Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today I have my Black Friday book outlet haul for you, so stay tuned. Yeah, I know this is super late, but that's kind of how I do nowadays, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get caught up on all these videos, but I have my Black Friday haul here to show you, and I didn't go as crazy this year as I have for the past couple of years. I only have one box. Are you surprised? 'Cause I'm surprised. Ugh. So I have this box right here. Odd thing, this box didn't actually have anything that said book outlet on it other than the label, the tag. Okay, opening it up, I have my little receipt here. And I got some paper. 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 More paper. Paper. More paper. More paper. Okay. That was like more than half the box. Like seriously? The books only go like that deep. Okay, so this first book here really caught my attention with the cover because it's a bookish book. So it is called The Green Man by Michael Bedard. And there's like books all over the cover. That was the first thing that drew my attention. And then I read the synopsis. It says, when 15-year-old O agrees to spend the summer with her ailing Aunt Emily, nothing can prepare her for what she is about to encounter. Emily, an eccentric poet and owner of the secondhand bookshop The Green Man, is haunted by unsettling dreams as long-buried memories of a magic show come back. While O works to bring order to the chaos of the shop and secretly begins to write poetry herself, she uncovers mysteries she cannot sweep away and falls beneath the spell of a strange boy who may be more than he appears. When the dark forces from Emily's past threaten to awaken once more, O is determined to discover the truth behind them while there's still time. And I love a good bookish book, and this seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. This was $5.49. Okay, so I originally learned about this book from Kayla over at Books and Lala, and I've since seen Cody over at Cody's Book Corner reading this. And both of them loved it, and I wanted to get it. It's also super short. It's called The Test by Sylvia Novelle. And it is a super short book, which is always handy when it comes time for like readathons. This is only 104 pages. And apparently it packs a punch in those 104 pages, which I love books like that. I think it takes really, really, really good writing to make so much fit into such a small amount of space, and everybody that I know that has read this has loved it. This is about the test to become a citizen, the British citizen test. It says Idir is sitting the British citizen test. He wants his family to belong. 25 questions to determine the worth of a life. 25 chances to impress. When the test takes an unexpected and tragic turn, Idir is handed the power of life and death. But how do you value another person's life when all you have is multiple choice? And that sounds super interesting to me. This was $3.89. So as I'm filming this unboxing, it's well past Black Friday, it's well past Christmas, it's well past New Year's. But one of the books that I got was Holiday Hacks, Easy Solutions to Simplify the Most Wonderful, scratch that, stressful time of the year. And it just seemed like it was really interesting. There's like, put a safety pin in your Christmas sweater to banish static cling instantly. The best and easiest way to make a hot chocolate is to put a scoop of Nutella in warm milk and stir. I think that was probably the one that sold me. Car gets stuck in the snow. Turn your floor mats upside down under the wheels that are slipping. That's freaking genius, I thought. Anyway, just things like that. This was $2.29. Okay, so this next book is one that I got as a sort of a top off for the box because I was trying to get my subtotal to a certain point and I needed just a little bit more. So I kept looking and I found In Paris with You by Clementine Beauveau. And this is also a pretty short book. Let's see, it is 262 pages. But it looks like it's written in like poetry and prose. It's written very interestingly. So I think this is going to be a super, super quick read. This says, Eugene and Tatia could have fallen in love that summer if things had gone differently, if it had just been them and not the others. But summer ended and time tore them far apart to lead separate lives, until they meet once more in Paris. What happened between them that summer? And do they have a chance of finally being together, or will the past repeat itself and tear them apart once again? From internationally best-selling author Clementine Beauveau comes a sweeping romance about the one that got away. Set against the glittering backdrop of the city of love, In Paris with You is a timeless love story for the ages. And I thought it sounded really cute. Let's see, it's just red with some white font. It'll be a fun, quick read, probably around like Valentine's Day or, you know, Contemporary-thon or something like that. I thought it'd be perfect for that. Oh, and this was only $1.09. Okay, next up is a middle grade book, and well, I actually got the arc of the sequel of this, which I think has already come out now, but I couldn't read it because I hadn't read the first book, and I happened to come across the first book on Book Outlet. And even better, it's a signed copy. It is The Dark Deep by Ali Condi and Brandon Reichs, and I actually got them to sign my copy of the sequel as well, which was pretty cool. This says, something ancient has awakened. Everyone in Timbers knows Still Cove is off limits with its creepy beast sightings and equally terrifying legends. But when a bullying incident sends 12-year-old Nico Holland over a cliff and into Still Cove's icy waters, friends Tyler and Emma, and even Opal Walsh, who usually runs with the popular kids, rush to his rescue and discover a mysterious island hiding in the murky, swirling mist below. Though the island appears uninhabited, the kids can't shake a feeling that something about it is definitely not right. Their suspicions grow when they stumble upon an abandoned houseboat filled with all sorts of curiosities, odd-looking weapons, unnerving portraits, maps to unknown places, and a glass jar containing something completely unidentifiable. And in the boat's lowest depths churns a dark, deep secret. As the group delves into this mysterious new clubhouse, their lives begin to intertwine in weird and dangerous ways. For something ancient has awakened, and it can detect not only their wishes and dreams, but also their darkest, most terrible imaginings. Do they have what it takes to face the shadowy secrets lurking within their own hearts? Told from alternating points of view, this pulse-racing tale of best-selling duo Ali Condi and Brandon Reichs is the start of a high-stakes, thrilling series about friendship and believing in yourself and each other. And this seemed like something that Xander and I would really enjoy together. So it's black with red font. There are the signatures. I think it'll be fun. And this was $4.89. Okay, the next book here, I've gotten, I think, all of the other books by this author, and I've enjoyed them. They've been lots of fun, super cute. So when I saw this one come up on Book Outlet, I wanted to grab it too. And that's There's Something About Sweetie by Zendaya Mignon. And this says, Ashish Patel didn't know love could be so sucky. After he's dumped by his ex-girlfriend, his mojo goes AWOL. Even worse, his parents are annoyingly, smugly confident they can find him a better match. So in a moment of weakness, Ash challenges them to set him up. The Patels insist that Ash just date an Indian American girl under contract. Per subclause 1A, he'll be taking his date on fun excursions like visiting the Hindu temple and his eccentric Gita auntie. Kill him now. How is this ever going to work? Sweetie Nair is many things. A formidable track athlete who can outrun most people in California, a loyal friend, a shower singing champion. Oh, and she's also fat. To Sweetie's traditional parents, this last detail is the kiss of death. Sweetie loves her parents, but she's so tired of being told she's lacking because she's fat. She decides it's time to kick off the Sassy Sweetie Project, where she'll show the world and herself what she's really made of. Ashes and Sweetie both have something to prove, but with each date they realize there's an unexpected magic growing between them. Can they find their true selves without losing each other? And it sounded really cute. And oh my gosh, she is freaking adorable. And this was $6.49. Okay, next up we have Dry by Neil Shusterman and Jared Shusterman. And what I know about this, I believe it's set in California. There's a drought, I think fires possibly. And well, all I really know is it's Neil Shusterman, and I have absolutely loved pretty much everything I've read by him. So I wanted to get this. Ooh, those end pages. Very cool. Blue and red with blue font. There's like a flame here. This says, everyone's going to remember where they were when the taps went dry. The drought, or the tap out as everyone calls it, has been going on for a while now. Everyone's life has become an endless list of don'ts. Don't water the lawn, don't fill up your pool, don't take long showers. Until the tap runs dry. Suddenly, Alyssa's quiet suburban street spirals into a war zone of desperation. Neighbors and families turning against one another in the hunt for water. When her parents don't return and she and her brother are threatened, Alyssa has to make impossible choices if she's going to survive. Critically acclaimed author Neil Shusterman teams up with Jared Shusterman in this story of survival when the California drought escalates to catastrophic proportions. And he's such an amazing storyteller, and I'm really looking forward to reading something with him and his son together. Oh, and this was $4.39. Okay, this next book is, well, it's a graphic novel that I totally got for Xander because he loves Rick and Morty. And that is Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons. And, well, it's Rick and Morty. And I don't know. I think it's going to be cute. I think he's really going to love it. This was $8.09. Okay, next up we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tales of the Slayer. Includes stories from Tales of the Slayer Volume 1 and Volume 2. This says, into every generation a Slayer is born. As long as there have been vampires, there has been a Slayer. One girl instilled with supernatural strength and ability so that she may protect the world from the forces of darkness. But the chosen one leads a brief, violent life. When one Slayer dies, another is called, creating an eternal line of powerful female warriors, stretching all the way back to the beginning of time. From ancient Greece to present day, Tales of the Slayer chronicles their stories in which each girl has a personal history, a shared moral code, and a commitment to conquer evil, regardless of the cost. Features original short stories based on the hit TV series created by Joss Whedon, including a tale from Buffy the Vampire Slayer writer and producer Jane Epson. Epsonson. Also, it has on here, Meet the Newest Chosen One, and it's Slayer by Kirsten White, which is great because I've read that. So I'm looking forward, I mean, I love all things Buffy, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. I have like so many Buffy graphic novels and Spike graphic novels and just Buffy different Buffy stories and stuff. I love it. Okay, this was $2.29. Okay, the last two books in this box are both by the same author. I have read one book by this author before, and it was kind of an in-the-middle read for me, and I wanted to give the author another chance and see if they would stay in the middle or if they would end up having a really great book or a really meh as far as the other books. So I got two more. We'll see how it goes. The first one I have here is The Couple Next Door by Sherry Lapina. This says Anne and Marco Conti seem to have it all: a loving relationship, a wonderful home, and their beautiful baby Cora. But one night, when they're at a dinner party next door, a terrible crime is committed. Suspicion immediately falls on the parents, but the truth is much more complicated. What follows is the nerve-wracking unraveling of a family. Detective Rasbach knows that the panicked couple is hiding something inside the curtained house. Anne and Marco both soon discover that the other is keeping secrets they've kept for years. The shocking truth will leave you breathless. It sounded really interesting. This one was $4.89. And then the other one I got was An Unwanted Guest. This one has deckled edges, and it's actually has a flap, and it's a paperback, which is interesting. You don't see too many of that. Also, these are both pretty short. Like this one is, oh, it's got a thing in the back for the unwanted guest. This one's 308 pages. This one is 285 pages. So I think it'll be a quick read. This one says, a weekend retreat at a cozy mountain lodge is supposed to be the perfect getaway, but when the storm hits, no one is getting away. It's winter in the Catskills, and Mitchell's Inn, nestled deep in the woods, is the perfect setting for a relaxing, maybe even romantic weekend getaway. It boasts spacious old rooms with huge wood-burning fireplaces, a well-stocked wine cellar, and opportunities for cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, or just curling up with a good murder mystery. So when the weather takes a turn for the worse and a blizzard cuts off the electricity and all contact with the outside world, the guests settle in and try to make the best of it. Soon, though, one of the guests turns up dead. It looks like an accident. But when a second guest dies, everyone starts to panic. Within the snowed-in paradise, something or someone is picking off the guests one by one, and there's nothing they can do but hunker down and hope they can survive the storm and one another. Dun dun dun! Okay, this one was $7.09. Okay, so my subtotal for these 11 books was $50.89. But with the sale they had going on, I got $15.26 off, which brought my total down to $35.63. And then I used $20 in rewards, so I only paid $15.63 for all 11 books. So I am very happy with that Black Friday haul. Probably didn't get as much as I normally would, just because I might have all of the book outlet books already. All of them. No, I don't. I know I'll be back on there like in no time ordering more. Actually, I have more to show you in another video. Alright, well, have you read any of them? Do you like them? Do you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!